What is going on, Shibarmy? This is your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on this video, guys, we're going to be talking about Shytoshi Kusama as well as Roaring Kitty, guys. So again, Shytoshi Kusama and Roaring Kitty on today's video. So make sure you do me a huge favor by smashing that like button. Consider subscribing. Definitely love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinion about today's video. So as it currently stands right now, the overall market is taking a slight pullback. As you see, Bitcoin is sitting at 106. So it is down just within the last 7 days, 4.6%. But one thing I've been seeing lately is Ethereum is holding up pretty nicely in comparison to Bitcoin. So that's pretty good to see. Hopefully it continue to hold this position. Then once Bitcoin has its rebound, it can continue to keep climbing up even higher. Now, one thing that I've always told you guys before is whenever Shytoshi Kusama is not active on X, he is typically silent, working in the background. And that's exactly what he's been doing these past couple of days. And few things that he did update. He says, writing the final white paper, exploring AI, Shib, Shy, and our role in this upcoming new age. Right now, he got it listed as typing. But of course, as soon as he come back, he drops a new utility or a new use case for Shibarium, which is the DAO. Like, this is what people been asking about. So I'm gonna make a separate video really to cover this in depth. But just for right now, I'm just skimming over through what is currently out. So right now, you can create and make your proposals. Um, you know, buy the different tokens that you have, whether it's for Sheeb, whether it's for Bone, Leash, or Treat. You could create it right now. Just go right here and create, and whatever token you're going to be able to select, which if you want to do for Bone, you click Bone, the title, the proposal, etc., then it could actually get voted for. This is a huge step up, especially in the direction that we're going into, which is a state. Now, again, I'm going to cover this a little bit more in depth in a separate video, just at least one to just present that to you guys in case you missed the news. Now, on top of him coming back, guys, and this goes back to, again, my thesis for Roaring Kitty. Like, as it stands, I said one thing for sure when it comes to Roaring Kitty, having that bone liquidity. That is what's going to separate Roaring Kitty from a lot of different meme coins, especially this cycle. Because can you imagine the token that is on Shiba Inu's layer 2 going parabolic and how much buzz that's going to give? And I don't think people have the foresight to being able to envision that portion of it. And I think that was really the driving force for us as a community to get ourselves onto Shibarium. And of course, we are constantly trying to add more and more bone to the liquidity. So that way, when this thing really pops off, we, as a community can benefit from that liquidity, from the parabolicness of the liquidity, if that's even a word. But it's good to see. I know some people are still like, oh my God, Bone is not doing anything. Bone is at 30 cents, blah, 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 blah. But when you compare Bone to the overall market, because people are looking, you're comparing Bone to meme coin. Meme coin have a different functionality. The structure of meme coins that is successful at that, they're structured differently than Bone. They're not reward tokens. Like, there's so many different things that's not the same when it comes to a utility token with a meme token. And this is why people are just getting hang up with. They're just looking at the gains, or this is not doing, my P&L's not moving, etc., etc. But when you zoom out, really take in the information and look at the overall market, guys, the overall market, this right here, this chart right here represent the alt market, guys. It's not doing anything. So Bone is not doing anything. It's right in line with what's happening right now. So until we surpass this all-time highs right here, and if Bone is still struggling, when we do that, then at that point in time, your point can be validated. But right now, it's not valid. We're running with the pack, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It does, like I mentioned, give Roaring Kitty opportunity through the minting of the NFT, which is still going on right now. So hopefully you guys are able to mint at least one to get this thing really minted out. Once we get it minted out, again, that's I think when I did the calculation, that's close to about $170,000 buying pressure. And if $170,000 would, to purchase bone, that would give us somewhere around like 500 guys, 500,000 bone, which is incredible to have that much in your liquidity. And again, it's taking more bone out of Ethereum, going onto Shibarium, and even I'm not even sure if you guys see the TVL. The TVL on Shibarium is really starting to go up, and typically with TVL going up, it does include the pricing going up of that native token going up could cause the TVL, but since bone has not really been going up, this is all from fresh capital, new tokens and stuff like that coming onto the chain, causing the price of the TVL to go up. So I'm super excited to see that. Now, going back to the whole Roaring Kitty thing, like this is what I mean, guys. This right here, let me show you guys like what I'm talking about here. So Shytoshi, and this is the benefit of being on Shibarium early as far as the project. You're able to get opportunities like this, guys. This is one of the lead developers of Shiba Inu. The biggest meme, guys, the biggest meme on Ethereum. And they're talking about getting a small project like Roaring Kitty onto a podcast, because again, this is coming from the post that I made. I said someone said to Bull post about your favorite asset, and I said Roar is up 111% in the last month, which is crazy, up 111%. And I put billions must roar with the CA. Then Shy, he commented on there. He was like, but when on the podcast? So it looks like Roaring Kitty is going to get onto the podcast, and that's going to be even more exposure for Roaring Kitty. And at the end of the day, we are still a small project in comparison to all these other big name projects that have, hundreds of thousands of dollars at their disposal. We're just doing it strictly off of community donation, which is good to see. And we are in line for another pump, because we even got a someone else, and again, this was not even paid. This is somebody who saw Roaring Kitty chart, and they were like, yo, let's do the analysis on it. And they said, how's it going, Roar? So far, support is holding, and it may be a local consolidation before another leg to the upside. Like, this is what we're seeing. Like, this breakout, kind of like how I explained to you guys before. Once we break past this, then we should be able to start testing some of these levels, and then eventually have that massive breakout on the upside. And when you look at Roaring Kitty chart, it is not manipulated. That's the best part about it. Like, it is not manipulated, because nobody got free tokens. And this is how a good looking community chart should look like. If you look at Roaring Kitty's chart and you look at other different charts, you'll see like a straight up followed by a straight down. Like, charts like that, they tend to be some type of manipulation on it. With ours, it's not manipulation, because again, the people who are selling is the people who had to buy. Whether they're selling for profit or they're selling for a loss, they eventually bought into the token. And this is why anytime we see, downside, there's going to always follow by a bounce. This is one of the things that Morad was talking about. But I know I'm really all over the place, but I'm excited about this, especially with this upcoming podcast that Roaring Kitty is going to be a part of. Curious to know, some of the questions that they're going to ask. But it should be a fun one. And last thing I'm going to leave with you guys before I let you go. GameStop CTO, guys. This is one that talked about before in the past. And yeah, with this token right here, it is built, guess what, on Roar LP. So now that Roar is having that bounce, it also is bouncing as well. It's up 154% in the last month, all due to the fact that Roaring Kitty is up 111% in the last month. So imagine Roar getting to $1 billion market cap. Where would that bring that token at? So definitely something that you love to see. But leave a like, leave a comment. Random Mars guys signing off, and don't forget about minting this NFT, guys, so that way we could scoop up more bone onto the open market, and that way we could have more liquidity. So we're still 894 people away from just minting this out. So 894 people, just get on it, mint one. Tell your friend to mint one, and yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Peace.